I, I know you're saying, why is this idiot wearing a skull cap in the house or in his office, in his house office, in his office, office. Anyway, I like to wear hats, different hats. I want to show you guys different styles. You know, my brims, my ball caps, my skull caps. All the while, we're going to talk about some coins. Now, keep this in mind. We're not going to talk about the traditional coins today. We're going to talk about a coin probably no one's heard of, or very few people have heard of. It's called Ravencoin. And everything I've been looking at and reading and watching, it's a pretty exciting coin. Don't know where it's going to go from here. But it's a very exciting coin. We're going to talk about that in a minute. I'll see you later. What is up, everyone? Like I told you in that little intro, we're going to talk about Ravencoin. Now, Ravencoin's a relatively new coin. I'm going to hit a couple points in this video. And I'm also going to play you a video because a lot of people probably don't know about a person I'm going to mention here. And you're going to know everything about this person and watching this video with me. All right. So appreciate you guys watching. Let me say, and I don't always say this in my videos because I forget. Got a lot on my mind. I got a lot of stuff. Sometimes I just want to get out and I forget. I'm not a financial advisor, not even close. So don't listen to me when I say, hey, you invest in this. I'm going to show you what I like. I'm going to show you what I am investing in. I'm going to talk about it. If you choose to invest in the things that I talk about and you lose any money, that's your own damn fault. Period. Don't say I did this. I made you do that. No, I didn't. I just talked about it. If I lose money, I'm not going to come blaming you. All right. Since we got that out the way, now let's move on. All right, great. Ravencoin. Love this coin. And I don't even know much about it, but I love it from basically what I've heard about it. And I'm going to tell you a couple key points on why I like Ravencoin and why I don't know where it's going to go. No freaking clue. But right now, it's sitting about almost right here under 3 cents. Okay, as you can see. It's listed on CoinMarketCap at a 101 rank. Now, keep this in mind. This coin just came out in the beginning part of this year, like I think January or so. Check this out too. Came out January. There's no ICO, and nor will there be. Okay, there's no pre-mining in this. Okay, at all. All right. So the nice thing about this is you don't have anybody trying to, mine a whole bunch of coins and then present it to the public. None of that. Completely open source. All right. Another thing I like about Ravencoin, and these are just the things that I've read. Now, you guys are going to do your own research. All right. Right now, I think this could be a better Bitcoin. I know that sounds crazy, but before Bitcoin, it was nothing, right? So it's not that crazy. Bitcoin's been out a while. There's a lot of hate on it. They think a lot of people think it's just a store of value, which it is. There needs to be more usable platforms, applications that are usable for real world in order to mass adopt it. So I think that's some of the turmoil that Bitcoin's been going through. But right now, I think Ravencoin, which has a ton of developers, I want to say it's 150 or so. It could be a lot more than that. All right, because it's open source. You can get in there. If you have ideas, you have expertise, skills, you can hop on the platform and develop an app. Anyway, here's another thing I like about Ravencoin, which is cool. Let's check this out. I want you guys to see this. All right, this is Ravencoin's forum. All right. Obviously, I don't know if you can even see the site. I might leave you a link in the description, but you could go to ravencoin.com. And you can see the same thing. But here's what I want to point out. This is pretty cool. Block time. The time it takes to develop a block is 1 minute. The algorithm. It's a new algorithm. And what's so special about this algorithm is pretty cool. All right. The algorithm is X16R. What makes this algorithm so special is the fact that it's ASIC resistant. Do you know what that means? Shake your head, yes or no. There's no right or wrong answer. The point I'm trying to make is, a lot of you may not know this. China or the Asian markets own 52%, over 50%, let's just put it that way, of the hashing power in the world for mining coins, particularly Bitcoin, all right? Through companies like Bitmain and different other hashing mining farms, okay? All ASIC miner farms. Well, guess what? This coin you cannot use an ASIC miner on. So there's no mining farms. You can't. The reason you can't is because every time it develops a block, it changes the algorithm, which is pretty freaking awesome. All right. So it's no standard algorithm to mine hundreds of thousands of blocks. It's not going to happen. All right. The other thing I think is pretty freaking cool is they say 1,000 times more energy efficient than Bitcoin. Well, as you well know, Bitcoin requires a ton of natural resources to mine. Electricity, cooling, all these things, which requires electricity if you don't live in Iceland or something like that. But so it solves that problem. All right. The other thing too, which I think is pretty cool, is this coin just got listed on Binance. Now, for a coin that had no ICO, a coin that is not pre-mined, obviously, well, that's what they say. You never know, but it's no ICO, that's for sure. A coin that is new to get listed on Binance, almost like that, and also it's on Bittrex. I mean, heck, let's go back. We can tell you exactly where it is. It's on some pretty decent exchanges, okay? Binance, Bittrex. Actually, Binance, the trading volume is huge on it. Bittrex. And if you guys don't know, Binance is probably the largest exchange by trading volume. I don't know if it's the true #1 exchange, but it's definitely top 2 just by trading volume. So it's on Binance. So you can buy it right now. All right. Bittrex, Upbit, CryptoBridge, Cryptopia, Trade Ogre. As you can see, the list goes on. I got accounts with most of these guys, but my primaries are Bittrex, Binance, and Cryptopia. Those are the ones I use the most. But anyway, the nice thing too is this coin is dirt cheap. So if you want to get involved in buying it or mining it, the only way you can mine it is if you use your home computer. If you got an ASIC miner, you better mine Bitcoin or Ethereum or something else, or Gencoin or something, because you ain't going to use that on this. And I like that. So it gives the everyday person like us, the enthusiasts who don't have ASIC miners, maybe some of you do, but you can use your graphics card on your high-end gaming computer or just your high-end laptop or desktop and start mining it. Heck, I started mining it. I got a nice little laptop, but, it's only giving me like 10 or 15 coins a day. But guess what? I'm taking it. Going right into my wallet. All right. From what I've been reading about Ravencoin, potentially, there's a guy named Patrick Byrne. I don't know if you guys know him, but I guarantee this company, overstock.com. If you haven't seen the videos, if you haven't seen the commercials, if you haven't seen any packaging, I mean, they market the company pretty well. So you know what Overstock is, all right? Patrick Byrne is the CEO and founder and creator of overstock.com, all right? And what's so neat about him and why I bring his name up is because this is the guy that let me know about Ravencoin. This is his little private project that he's heavily invested in. And when I say heavily, this guy spent $20 million of his own money to invest in this platform. Why? I mean, that's a logical question, right? Why would this billionaire get all the money, all the wherewithal to do whatever he wants? Why would he take such a liking to this coin? He could have done any other coin. Hell, he didn't have to do anything with no coins. but he took first of all, he's a crypto enthusiast. He believes in cryptocurrency. He knows it's the next level of finance and just commerce in general. Heck, he's a master of e-commerce, but he knows this is the next level to do multiple different things. Okay. But he spent $20 million of his own money. So you talk about skin in the game. This guy's got it. So if he's doing it, you better listen. It's only a 3-cent coin, right under 3-cent coin. Let's reload this page, see where we're at. Yeah, it's still under 3 cents. Okay. Here's what I want you guys to know. I'm going to show you a video about Patrick Byrne so you guys can get his hype about this coin. The video's not so much talking about this coin, but it's talking about his side project, his new company that he kind of started on the side, which is 100% related to this coin and the development of this coin. Okay. He's using a lot of the resources of overstock.com to invest in cryptocurrencies. And this is the one coin that this guy is eating, breathing, and sleeping. And if he's doing it, you best believe Bitcoin Jay's doing it. I'm investing in it. I've already got my coin set up, and I'm going to continue to invest in those coins as time goes on. But I'm going to show you guys a video. It's about a 7-minute video about Patrick Byrne. Pretty dynamic guy, pretty intelligent guy. I mean, you've all heard of the other, hedge fund managers and billionaires that are involved in cryptocurrencies, like the Mike Novogratz and the, I forget the names right off the top of my head, but there's a lot of them in the cryptocurrency world that come from the hedge fund world. So you got the fiat masters bridging over to the cryptocurrency scene. Well, he's yet another one, and there's more to follow. And there's a lot of institutional money to follow. You just mark my words. Don't be late on the bus. Get your tickets. Get your tickets. All right. We're going to play this video and we're going to ride this thing on out. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. If you don't like what I'm saying, don't watch my video. All right. Obviously, if you watch the video, you must kind of like what I'm saying. But don't like me. I don't care if you like me. Like what I'm talking about. This coin here is probably going to do some damage. It's ranked 101. Yesterday it was in the 90s. But I can truly see this coin just shooting into the top 10 within a year. Top 10 coins in a year. So if you get it now, remember when XRP was like 17 cents or something like that? Or I think it was less than that. It was like 8 cents. Bet you wish you had a lot of that then. Or now. I bet you did. I bet a lot of you said, nah, that's a coin that's not going to do very well. Well, you missed that bus. Remember in 2013, I remember because I kept looking at it. It's just killing me right now. June 2013, Bitcoin's $100 a coin. $100 freaking dollars. June 2013, $100 a coin. I bet you wish you jumped on that bus. Don't miss another bus. Yeah, there's a lot of buses coming. The buses run all the time. I'm talking crypto buses. All right. Don't miss this one because it's going to take time for another bus sometime. And maybe there may not be another bus. So while the buses are running, the crypto buses, they're filling up quickly. Get your ticket, jump on the bus, get some Ravencoin. If you don't want to get Ravencoin, whatever, get another coin. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm on the bus. I'm waiting for some other passengers. I like to network on the bus. So come join me on the bus. All right. Watch this video, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Patrick Byrne is celebrating one of his newest startups with friends, colleagues, and a bunch of people who just want 5 minutes of his time.
That's our clock.
Oh, wow. I don't have a card on me.
Byrne is used to networking. His father was the CEO of Geico and a close friend of Warren Buffett. And he's the founder of popular deal site Overstock.com. But this is a different world.
Make some noise for the CEO and his mother.
This is the land of Bitcoin enthusiasts, where Byrne has become a crypto god.
I so appreciated the philosophical underpinnings of what you're talking about. So, all right, I'm a fanboy.
Do you mind shoes off in my place? And you're gonna try to disguise the place I live so I don't get weirdos?
We don't want weirdos. Although you did invite us here, so.
I did. Okay, welcome.
Byrne lives alone in a 3-story concrete ski chalet. He's never been married and has no kids. He's more of a cat person.
This is my friend Master Poe. You'll notice she is vision impaired. And this is Che Guevara, and she has 2 eyes.
Byrne, who's a 3-time cancer survivor, has a doctorate in philosophy and an authentic Chinese opium bed. He loves chess and water sports. That sling is for an injury he sustained in Nicaragua while surfing. Where's this
Attach
going?
that for me,
Oh, yeah,
find the
of course.
sticky side and just,
So just go right here?
yeah.
But what he's most interested in right now is finding a way to undermine what he believes are oppressive financial institutions that control society.
These institutions that we get told are neutral and they're governing society neutrally, they really get captured, economists like to say, and they become the tools of powerful to oppress the weak.
This might seem like an odd obsession for someone with Byrne's pedigree, but he's been at war with Wall Street for almost 2 decades.
I've been on a dozen or times or more to talk about how to fix Wall Street. Heavy centralized institutions, a lot of dirty business going on Wall Street.
And he often uses his company, Overstock, as a weapon. In 2002, Overstock became one of the first companies to go public outside of Wall Street by using something called a Dutch IPO, which raises money directly from the public. In 2007, Overstock sued a bunch of short sellers for allegedly trying to depress the company's share price. And then, Byrne found Bitcoin.
I'd like to give you my Make Bitcoin Great Again hat, but you got to promise to wear it as you walk down the street in New York.
I can wear it once while walking around.
Okay.
When you first saw Bitcoin, did you think, this thing's pretty cool? Do you remember what you thought when you first encountered it?
When I first heard of Bitcoin, it reminded me of my feelings about gold. And so I liked it. I'm an Austrian economist by sort of background and inclination, so I distrust the idea of central banking.
In 2014, Overstock became the first large company to accept the cryptocurrency as a form of payment. And was there interest when you actually implemented it?
Well, truth is people don't spend it much. It's really about 0.2% of our sales, 1/5 of 1% of our sales. I didn't really think we were going to get a monster amount of business from it. I wanted our technology team to get familiar with it.
Accepting Bitcoin turned Byrne into a household name in the crypto community. And Overstock shares have trended pretty closely to Bitcoin's price ever since. But for Byrne, Bitcoin was never what really mattered.
The main event of Bitcoin isn't really Bitcoin. It's this blockchain technology.
Okay, tell me like I'm 5 years old. What is this blockchain technology?
Imagine a ledger, but imagine this is a magic ledger and has a few interesting properties. One is it's immutable. When you write something there, it can't ever be erased. Secondly, there are other copies of this ledger all over the world, and when you change something here, it magically simultaneously changes there. And in addition, the whole thing is protected cryptographically. It's a machine that generates trust. That's what blockchain does.
Generating trust between strangers is also a big part of what financial institutions do, which is why Byrne thinks blockchain can eventually make those institutions obsolete.
You started without me, good. I thought you would just be.
And why he's putting so much of his time, money, and reputation into making blockchain a mainstream technology.
I have a very direct sense of purpose now. To be honest, I was on the verge of retiring. I was on the verge of selling the retail business and retiring. You want to tell them about DeSoto? What is going on there?
We're sending down the team for 10 days to work closely with our users.
Byrne now travels the world evangelizing about the potential of blockchain. He's also created a venture capital firm within Overstock that uses the company's money to invest in blockchain startups.
We want blockchain meets the creation of capital, which is land titling. Blockchain meets central banking, and blockchain meets voting. What about how many people?
The effort that's furthest along is T0, a startup that targets his favorite enemy, Wall Street. It sets up a platform that will compete with traditional stock exchanges.
You know, when you're a kid and you buy a baseball card, and here's my baseball card, and here's your dollar or whatever, and you know, we let go at the same time. I mean, that's like a trade. A blockchain-based system is like that. It's the money and the stock are changing ownership at the same time. So currently, people pay maybe $15. If you have a stock brokerage account and you call your broker, you're paying $15 to execute a trade. That $15 you're paying is feeding a lot of mouths all through this plumbing. Well, that plumbing can all be kind of eliminated, and you have a much simpler system that is robust and I think 80 or 90% cheaper. And most importantly, all kinds of mischief that goes on Wall Street can't go on here.
We gotta do it like this right here. Special. Congratulations, God bless.
I feel like we're in this historical moment, maybe even a biblical moment.
Byrne has never shied away from these sorts of over-the-top predictions, which is why so many people inside the Bitcoin world want in on the party.
10 years ago, I got in a fight with Wall Street and got them really angry at me. And now, doing it again.